Hello, it's 8 p.m. on October 29, 2019. Welcome to the weather update. Well, we're looking at a pretty damp, muggy, but kind of chilly day at the same time with a lot of drizzle around. Very unpleasant out there. 59 degrees, but the dew point is up at 58, so it's very damp and sticky as well. You have this light rain and some fog. Nothing too dense being reported right now at Farmingdale. It's 59 there. Let's go a little further out east to Shirley and see what's going on out there. So same thing, 59, fog, mist. We're going to go down even further, Atlantic City, because it might even be worse there. Let's see what it's like down there. So 63, dew point 60 with the fog and the mist. So, yeah, we're stuck in the muck today. We're going to go look at the MODIS satellite. Take a look and see what we're dealing with today. We're obviously dealing with lots of clouds. Lots and lots of clouds across the whole East Coast. You can see we're pretty much socked in with this stall front syndrome going on. I do want to just take you out west and show you what's going on in California. We're going to talk about that a little later. You can see this is the Kincaid Fire right here, putting out a lot of smoke, and that's the only large fire I see going right now. But this is a very large fire. We don't have the image. We can look at yesterday's image too. So look at yesterday. Yesterday was really going. You can see the smoke is actually drifting over San Francisco. But anyway, getting back to our weather, we're going to be looking at dealing with this kind of weather for the next couple of days. Unfortunately, it's dreary for sure and yucky. Actually, it's humid. So it's not, but I guess it's better to have this humidity than 5% humidity. But, there's no happy medium. So anyway, here's your rainmaker coming for Halloween. You can see it coming there. Let me go to regions. So here comes that rainmaker for Halloween. You can see it's going to be a soaker for Halloween night into Friday morning. And this could give us, let's see how much rain that the GFS is predicting. We'll look at the 24-hour. Yeah, this could give us another inch to 2 inches of rain across our area. This will again be another soaker. This is the next system we are watching right now. So we're going to look at the NAM model, and we're going to go and start with the precipitory. This is the 18Z NAM. So we should have far enough out now for the whole storm on this. All right, so as far as tomorrow goes, it's just more of the same. Maybe a touch warmer, drizzly, damp, humid. And then Thursday we get some more showers, and then heavier stuff comes in for Friday. The NAM doesn't look all that impressive with the rain, though. So let's see what the NAM has for total rainfall. Actually, no, the NAM is worse. Okay. The NAM has 2 inches of rain. Oh, boy. So, yeah, it looks like it moves it along quick, but when it moves through, it could be very heavy. So, again, this would be... The timing of this would be... I don't know why it's not showing up here. This would be, to drop that amount of rain in such a short amount of time. I guess some of it would be from these showers here that would move through earlier Thursday, and then this is with the warm front, and then the warm front comes through, and then this is with the cold front early Friday morning. Let me look at the higher resolution now. It doesn't go out that far, though. That's the thing. But I'm thinking, yeah, that other amount could be with this here. So Thursday is going to be a wet day. It could be raining all day. But the NAM does give trick-or-treaters a break in the evening when we get warm sector. Again, this is the NAM. Again, doesn't really go... that's the 12... you got to go to the 12 kilometer. Let's look at the dew points and see how humid it's going to be getting. Show you the kind of humidity we're going to be dealing with. So, like I said, tomorrow stays damp, stays humid. You see dew points start to go up a little more into the 60s. And Thursday, we start to really see that strong south tropical jet coming in. And it's going to be downright humid and uncomfortable on Thursday. Definitely, this is why you don't take the air conditioners out of the window anymore, because it can get humid any time of year now. This is the way it is with climate change. So you can see here, dew points are in the upper 60s. So it's going to be very muggy for Halloween. Very muggy. If people are out trick-or-treating, they are going to be sweating in those costumes. And also, look at the wind barbs. You see that we're going to have a lot of wind, too, with that storm. And then, boom, that front comes through very sharply. Probably around 7, 8 a.m. Friday morning, and then it's through. So, and then we're done with that disgusting air. We'll now go to the temperatures and see. Well, I used the GFS for the temperatures, but you can see how humid it is. We're going to now look at the winds, and let's go taking a look at the wind speed as we go, because it looks like some pretty strong winds. That, yes, we're going to have some pretty strong winds Thursday night into Friday. NAM has us sustained winds in the 20s, so gusts could be 40s and 50s. This could be a significant wind event for Thursday night into Friday. A very significant tropical wind type of event, again, like what we recently just saw. And here's the GFS. So the GFS is even stronger with the winds. It's even more aggressive. Here's the GFS. You can see we have sustained winds just off the South Shore in the 40s. So, and over us, sustained winds in the low 30s. So this could be a pretty bad storm, and unfortunately, if you haven't gotten a chance to enjoy the fall foliage, a lot of it's going to be gone after this storm, except maybe for the oaks and the uplands. Maybe. But these storms are really damaging the fall foliage. We're lucky we got what we got, but it was a brief amount of time to see it, and I hope you did get a chance to see it. So let's go look at the temperatures, and you will see what we're going to be dealing with. So tomorrow, you see temperatures rise back up to the mid and upper 60s. This is almost 10 degrees above normal, by the way. Normal high is supposed to be in the mid and upper 50s. So it's going to be warm and muggy tomorrow, and then even warmer and muggier on Thursday, where we could see 70 degrees, especially over New Jersey. And then look at these temperatures; they're just going to climb. Look at this. This is the middle of the night. We're going to see temperatures rising to 70 degrees. So this is the kind of air mass, literally, it's coming right up from Florida, up the entire East Coast. Again, this is all due to our abnormal weather patterns that we're having. And then that front comes through and gives us some relief, finally, by the afternoon. Finally, even by the late morning, it should be feeling better. But Thursday is going to be downright disgusting. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to feel almost like August, a late August day or an early September day, more like late August, really, with these high temperatures and high dew points that we're going to be dealing with throughout that day. And so after we're done with that, though, we'll go further into the GFS. You'll see cools off, 50s on, and then we're dealing with mid-50s, low 50s, nice cool air mass. And after this, I think we're done with this disgusting humid air. I hope that'll be the end of it. As we head into November, you'll see more or less we see a lot of cool air masses coming in. Finally, just putting an end to this disgusting tropical air that has no business being this far north to begin with. Let's look at the sky cover and just briefly show you this, because there are other things that I want to talk about with regard to the storm. It actually might clear up by the afternoon Friday, so it'll be good. Clear day on Saturday. And we should have a nice weekend, a beautiful weekend, plenty of sunshine. We got to get through this disgusting air, and the reward is the weekend should be really nice. But unfortunately, like I said, if you're looking for fall foliage, at least in the wetlands, I think it's all going to be gone after this. Maybe in the uplands where the oaks are, we'll still have some fall foliage, hopefully. Those leaves tend to stick on a little longer. So I want to go to windy.com. Let's go to windy.com. I was going to look at California, but let's start with us, and then I'll do California more toward the end of this, because I want to, again, look at the Euro model for this. So the storm is, all right, Thursday. So here we go. This is wind gusts on Thursday. Let me go to sustained. We're looking at the Euro right now, right, the European model. All right, so your sustained winds are going to be Thursday around 5 p.m. The worst of it's going to be on the South Shore. You could have sustained winds of 25 miles an hour. We go into 10 p.m., and those sustained winds dramatically pick up. So even if it's not raining, you really don't want to be outside trick-or-treating. These winds are going to be very strong. South wind at 25. There's probably going to be some power outages. Again, this could cause coastal flooding on the South Shore. Probably will. And as we go into midnight, it picks up even more. Look at the winds offshore. These are sustained winds. Look at the sustained winds of 41 miles an hour offshore for Friday night to Thursday morning. And then we get relief. But, like I said, not before we deal with this disgusting, disgusting air that we're going to be dealing with. And, again, these are just sustained. Now we go to wind gusts. This is going to be insanity. We'll go to 5 p.m. Thursday. You can see we already have wind gusts in the mid-40s. Whoops. Wind gusts in the mid-40s. Let me get this over Long Island. It would help. 47-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Looks like Long Island is going to get hit worse than New Jersey because, again, the wind is coming from the south over the open ocean, which is going to really cream us. 9 p.m., we're dealing with 46-mile-an-hour winds, 47-mile-an-hour. These are wind gusts, by the way. Let's go to midnight, 1 a.m., because it gets even worse. Wind gusts up into the 50s. And then look at this. Oh, my God. So right ahead of this front, wind gust 66. It's going to be a lot of wind shear. This is going to be one hell of a monster storm for Halloween for sure. And then it moves all away. But like I said, it's going to be crazy. So here we go. Wind gust 71 miles an hour Friday morning. Absolutely insane kind of wind that we will be expecting. So this could be detrimental to any foliage, let alone it's going to cause power outages, tree limbs coming down, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be very stormy. And we're going to go right now to the radar here, interpretation. And it won't load. Let's try this again. No, I can't do that now. Alright, I think maybe it doesn't work when they do it then. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, so, well, here we go. Rain, thunder. So here you go. Look at this. Look at this line of instability here. Alright. So we are watching a monster arriving for us on Halloween. Look at this. Look at this convection. So look at it. Look at how it off to the... I wouldn't be surprised if this front spawns some tornadoes somewhere. Look at how deep these reds are. Again, this is thunderstorm threat we're looking at. Oh, this is rain. This is heavy rain. Alright. As we get closer to the storm, we're going to have a better idea. These are the thunderstorm threats. As we go. Look at this. So here we go. Friday, 1 to 3 a.m. These are thunderstorm threats for our area. Look at this. So when this front moves through, there could be some very strong thunderstorms here. This is looking like worse than the last one right now. This is really, really bad situation that we're going to have to look at for sure. Between the rain and the thunderstorms, we're going to have one hell of a damaging event for Friday. And I think the potential for a good amount of power outages, maybe as far as maybe 50,000 people losing power on Long Island, maybe even more than that. So there's definitely going to be potential for some really damage from this unusual tropical event that we're dealing with. And the reason why is simple. If we go and we look at the earthknowleschool.net, well, you know what? No, let me go back to Tropical Tidbits and we'll look at the regional view, and I'll show you what I mean. So if we look at this regional view and we go look at the jet stream, let's go look at the jet stream. You see what the problem is. Look at this crazy trough here. So right now, all right, well, let's go to now, first of all, and explain to you what's going on in California, because it relates that. We have this is one thing we see with climate change. We don't see broad troughs. We see these narrow, wrapped-up troughs, these really kinked-up troughs that we see. And what's going on here is that you have these winds. They're coming down from the north. They're getting cold weather and snowstorms in the mountains over here. But when this cold air comes in, it dries out and it comes down through the openings in the mountains and forms these Diablo winds and Santa Ana winds. Dries out, very warm, very dry air, strong winds. You see how tight those isobars are. This is what causes these fires to get out of control. All right, so when we look at this jet stream, the good news for California is at least the fire threat goes away. But look at this trough here. Look at this kinked up trough here. So look at the way this whole thing is oriented. I mean, this is not normal at all whatsoever. All right, so as we go into Thursday, you'll see this really strong tropical flow that's literally coming straight up from the Caribbean into our area Thursday night to Friday. And then we also have these strong winds in this part of the jet stream here where, again, this is kinked up. So you're getting a lot of energy. And this is the way I think we're going to see the potential for some severe weather overnight Thursday into Friday. I would not be surprised. I'm going to keep an eye on this storm, but I'm telling you, this is an event you need to watch and pay attention to because this could be quite bad for our area. So now let's go to California. We're just going to talk briefly about the power outage situation. They've restored power, so now it's down to 486,000. But still, Mendocino County, very hard hit. Almost the entire county is out. And when they shut down the power, it's not just the homes, it's the businesses. Think of all the food that has to be thrown out. I mean, this is unacceptable. And the fact that people in California don't even seem all that upset about it, I don't know. I don't get people in California. Maybe it doesn't matter to them. But I mean, if you're running a business or, you have to throw out all your food or whatever, unless you're prepared and have generators or dry ice on hand, I mean, this is not a way to live. And Pacific Gas and Electric, something needs to be done about them. And there's some news that some shareholders were looking to buy it out, and their stock went up. The stock shouldn't be going up. But, again, Wall Street doesn't care about all the people sitting in the dark. They don't care about all the businesses that are suffering. They don't care about all the people that are suffering. They only care about their bottom line. So this is what's going on in California. Again, a terrible situation, made worse by climate change. This could be something that could happen every year now. So I want to just tell you about the Kincaid Fire right now. It is up to 75,415 acres. So it's in Sonoma County. And it's up to 15% containment. So we're going to look at the incident map here at Cal Fire. And you can see the Kincaid Fire is up. It's going to show us a map of all the fires that are burning. And we're going to look at the Kincaid. You can see there's a fire here too, but we're going to look at the Kincaid Fire in particular. Because this is the one here that, look at how big this thing is. Look at how much it's burned already. Man, look at that. I mean, it's burned an area. When you think about it, it's burned an area larger than the city of San Francisco. That is something to really think about. So this is what we're going through due to climate change. And it's only going to get worse as things get more and more unstable. Like I said, pray for the people in California. They're going to be dealing with high winds and drought and these fires. We're going to be dealing with some tropical storm conditions come Halloween, even though it's not a tropical storm. So anyway, that does wrap up this weather update. I'll keep you posted on all of what's going on because there's so much going on. But again, looking at this situation for the RO is a very good, accurate model. It's going to be very, very bad situation. And also, this is the waves, too, by the way, for the overnight for Halloween. You're going to have some 11-footers off the South Shore. So, again, we see more and more of this due to climate change. The jet streams getting more kinked up and seeing warm air masses where they're not supposed to go, seeing dry air masses. California, that Northern California is not supposed to have dry weather like this. Everything is out of whack because of climate change, because the Arctic is warming, and it's causing the jet streams to get more diffuse, get wavier, and cause these crazy weather patterns. So, with that wraps up this weather update. I'll keep you posted on the storm. I'm not happy about it either, but I'll keep you posted on it. This is what we're going to be dealing with now, and I hope you really got a chance to enjoy that fall foliage because, unfortunately, I think after Thursday night, most of it's going to be gone. So, that's another thing. Climate change is causing shorter and less colorful fall foliage. So, that's another thing we have to look forward to as we deal with the effects of the global climate emergency we are in. With that wraps up this weather update. Thank you for watching.